good at pushing the ball down the field. Jameis only has, 3 interceptions? I think he's 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
13-3, which when I stumbled upon that, I said, wait a second, that's pretty great.
He's playing pretty good. And I just think the thing is, Skip, what you need to do, because the Bucs secondary is kind of banged up. They're thin. And they weren't playing very well, Skip, when they were healthy. Mm-hmm. But you need to push the ball down the field. And if you look at Dak, you look at teams that have had success, they push the ball down the field. From what I've gathered from the times that I've watched the Saints, they do a lot of nickel and diamond. Throw the ball to Kamara out of the backfield, little short cross, a lot of screens. And so for me, I just don't know if they'll allow Jameis to do enough to really threaten the Bucs, because you're going to have to score. And I don't know if nickel and diamond trying to go 6 minute, 7-minute drives. Sometimes, Skip, you got to get big plays. I mean, that's nice to have a 7-minute drive, take time off the clock. That would be really good. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to pay these off, because Tom Brady's going to score. And I like the Saints defense. I think they can get after the quarterback. The secondary is nice. DeMario Davis is playing as well as any linebacker in all of football.
Yep.
And so you're going to have to match Tom Brady, because Tom Brady's going to put some, even if you slow him down, even if you stop him early, they'll make the adjustments and they'll get points. So you're going to have to match that. I'm just not sure that Sean Payton is going to do enough that will allow Jameis to do enough pushing the ball down the field to do any damage. So I'm going to say no, that the Jameis will not be able to get revenge, although I know he wants to. And sometimes you got to guard against that, Skip, the emotion of it. Like, I'm going to show them. I'm going to show you. See what y'all could have had. But, nah, I don't believe so.
So you believe that the Buccaneers will win the game at New Orleans and will cover the 4.5-point spread?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
So you think Brady rolls again?
Yeah, I'll say 28-23.
28-20. Well, you're saying they cover it by 0.5 point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you don't have that much courage of your convictions.
They're winning. Yeah, Skip, we winning. They winning.
Okay. So I have seen a trend on this show that you are so sick and tired of losing due to Tom Brady or because of Tom Brady that you finally just give in, and every time we pick a Brady game, you just say, oh, they're going to win and they're going to cover. And then you're off the hook.
No, I mean,
right?
Skip, I didn't pick them when they played the Rams. I got due back. Yeah, I got it due back.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, go get another one, too, when you play Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we have an early bet on that one? Okay, straight up.
No.
Oh,
no.
What are you talking about?
Give me the points then. Give me 4.5 and I'll take the Bucs. I mean, I'll take the Saints.
4.5?
Yeah. You so confident in Tom Brady?
No, well, I'm not.
Okay.
I was about to tell you, I do not think they can cover this spread.
But you expect them to win?
I expect them to barely win because the Saints, by the way, their defense is second in points allowed. I think it's really good. And Brady, in his Wednesday media session, he went on and on and on about the New Orleans defense. You could say he's just trying to set them up.
Sure is.
Yeah, and yet it came across to me, once again, as 1,000% genuine.
No.
That I think he has nothing but the highest regard for this defense because he said they're athletic, they're nasty, that they just keep on coming, that they're multiple, they can do a lot of different things, and they're second in points allowed. I mean, that's pretty, wouldn't you say that's pretty scary good?
Man, stop it, Skip. I'm right now. I see smoke coming out of Demarius Davis and Cam Jordan's ears right now because Tom Brady blowing smoke up their butt.
Really?
You know Tom Brady. He already done told you. He said he
you don't
only
think those guys are good players?
I think that yes, I do.
They're really good players.
Do I think
and
Brady?
They're really proud players.
Do I really think Brady believes that? No, I think Brady believes that I got my guys. We're gonna roll. That's what I believe Brady believes.
What happened in both the regular season games last year?
Yes.
They rolled.
Yeah, and they had a very good defense last year. And what happened?
Well, they rolled until the playoff game. And then Drew Brees got picked 3 times.
Okay.
It was the beginning of the end. It was the end.
He was already on fumes.
Okay, you got it. And the final score was Brady 30, Brees 20. So it was 30-20. You don't think DeMario and Jordan want to get even?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Right?
But the question is, Skip, is Sean Payton going to allow Jameis to push the ball down the field threaten that secondary?
Because he would tell you, I've got him at 13 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions.
Right.
What did he do his last year, the 7-9 year?
Yeah.
He threw 30 interceptions and lost 5 fumbles.
Skip, the performance that he gave you, what was that, Monday night, is good enough to beat Seattle
It
in
was
Geno.
in foul weather, but it was clean.
That's not going to be good enough to beat Tom Brady. Because you got to realize, Skip, Tom Brady's indoors too. So it's not like it's going to just be great for you. It's going to be ideal and pristine for him also.
Okay. He will probably be without Antonio Brown.
Right.
He definitely will be without Scotty Miller, who's still trying to come back from a
but Scotty
turf
Miller,
toe.
we're going to stop it.
Okay, but Scotty Miller, last year, at least once a game, and I know, he would get loose.
Yeah.
And he got loose just before the half at Green Bay in the championship game.
Got the Raiders, too.
He got the Raiders. He's worth one big play because he can fly now.
Yes.
He's a 4-3 guy.
Yes.
Okay? They have no speed at receiver. If there's no Antonio and there's no Scotty, they have no real deep speed.
No, but Tom is good with that.
Okay, but Mike Evans and Godwin, they're just medium fast,
Yeah.
and obviously Mike Evans is 6 feet 5 inches
Yeah.
tall, and he's a long strider, and he can get behind
Yeah.
you. He can catch jump balls behind you, but my point is they don't have anybody who can gash you. Even Gronk, I think he's going to try to play, but I'm not even sure of that.
And Lattimore and Evans, that's a matchup. There is no love lost between those two. There's no love lost between those two guys.
And it's going to be man-to-man, solo, mano a mano, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're back to Jameis. Well, he would love more than anything in his whole career back to Florida State in a national championship. He would love nothing more than to beat Brady and show Tampa, this is what you could have had.
Right.
I could still be there doing these kinds of
things.
things.
Right, but the thing is, can he manage those emotions? Because remember, Skip, emotion is good. Controlled emotions are better because those will allow you to thrive and succeed. Is when the emotions get the best of you and you do things out of character.
Yep.
You try to take chances, or you on the defensive side, you taunt a guy. Come on. So that's the question. I think early on, that's what Sean Payton is going to try to guard against with Jameis. My only thing is, if he allow him to play, at some point in time, Skip, you got to take chances. I just don't believe you can just nickel and dime your way down the field.
Okay.
Down in and down out, game in and game out, and be successful.
I got you. But who's almost certainly the best play caller in pro football? It's this guy. It's Sean Payton.
Well, said, Byron Leftwich said, I need to get me some job interviews this. Skip,
okay, I will buy that. But obviously Brady's going to check off. He's going to call some of his own.
Yeah.
But now Sean Payton is running that show.
Right.
You know it, and I know
course,
it. He's not letting Jameis have any. Like you can't check off. You can't audible. You got to do what I tell you to do. Right.
Right.
Okay. So this whole team is spoiling for some revenge because that was an embarrassment. Brady went in there and shocked everybody, including you, by winning that game on the way to Lambeau.
Well, remember the game turned. They're about to go up by about 10, I think.
They were.
And then Jerry Cook fumbled the ball.
He did.
They get it. They go back down the field, and the Saints were never able to regain momentum. And so, look, I understand this is a division rivalry, Skip. Division games are tricky because even that you're so much better than the team in your division, they just know you. They've played against you so many times. You're very familiar with the personnel.
Remember, this is basically do or die for New Orleans because they got 2 losses and Tampa's got 1 loss.
Right.
So if it goes to 3,
I don't believe you catching them. No. I don't believe you catching them after that. And Tampa wants to stay because they're like, hold on, there's only 1 bye.
Okay.
And so there are a bunch of teams that got one loss.
I do not think Brady can get to 30 against this unit. It's just too good. It's too fast. It's too athletic. It's too experienced. I'll give him 27, but I'm going to give Jameis 24. And I'm only going to hang my hat on the fact that Pro Football Focus, your favorite website, still grades Brady #1 in pro football, and Jameis they grade 23rd.
And they graded Trayvon Diggs 61. You like that? You believe Trayvon Diggs is the 61st best cornerback in football?
He's boom or bust.
Okay.
And they don't like all the bust because there's a whole lot of bust that goes with the boom.
Let me ask you a question. How did Jerry get back on his feet? He hit a boom.